This is by far the most beautiful place I have ever biked in my life. We're cycling 17% of increase on gravel on mountain bikes. And that building over there, that's South Korea. And this is the view that meets us at the top. That is fucking incredible though. I can't believe you're actually allowed to be here.
This is the main part.
Yeah. We have started out with just a tiny bit of a problem. It is that yesterday when Jonas, the guy from Above Borders that I'm arranging this with, and the tour guide on this tour, stepped out of the bus, he sprained his ankle. It's very likely that he cannot walk for the rest of this trip. Right now they are putting on some kind of cream and medicine on his foot that we have no idea what is. It's absolutely not a good start because we have a packed program today. Both going to the DMC zone, but we're also gonna go cycling, and then we're heading back to Pyongyang today. Since I am co-arranger of this trip, I might feel like it's my duty to get this stuff going. I don't know. It's not an ideal situation. Definitely not an ideal situation. But once again, it's a beautiful day here. It's 8 o'clock, it's 20 past 8, and we are ready to go as soon as Jonas he gets his treatment on his foot. But it's a bit annoying also for Jonas that he cannot be a part of this tour as much as he wanted. Right now, we'll just wait. But we are at this very nice folklore hotel where we slept on the floor with heating underneath, which was actually surprisingly nice, despite the pillow that was hard as a rock. Yeah. First order of the day is just a slight walk around town, and I've seen pictures of this road. I was really looking forward to coming down and taking a specific behind handlebars photo right here from the top of the two statues here of Kim Il-sung and Kim Jong-il. But it's simply not possible. It's not allowed to bike up here, which is really a shame. Because I mean, look at that view. But these statues are another thing that are really interesting about North Korea. In every city there's kind of these statues, or at least the pictures of the two previous leaders, and it's a really sacred place. And that's also about the only thing that's visible in the streets. Like, I've never been to a city where there are no commercials at all. There are no commercials. If there's lights or if there's letters, it's something about the leaders or quote that the leaders have said. It's crazy.
This side is North Korea, that side is South Korea.
We are actually in the demilitarized zone right now, in this place where they had the first amnesty talk. And actually the place you saw before with the fields and that kind of stuff, and also the people working, that's also the demilitarized zone. There's a village in there. People go in and do their crops. I had no idea. I thought it was way more like securitized. Denmark played a little role in the Korean War as well. And as the Danes know, we had a very particular ship here called Jutlandia. And actually, it was supposed to play a quite important role here. Commander-in-Chief Matthew B. Ridgway proposed that such meeting could take place on board a Danish hospital ship. And before I mentioned that it was a place where the amnesty was signed, there's no such thing. It's called an armistice. Now I learned that as well. Yeah. But this is where they signed the ceasefire. And as you can see, we're not the only ones here on this tour. We are like 8 Danes, an Italian, and 60 Chinese people. Can't believe you're actually allowed to be here. So insane. Historic place. So yeah, the line goes right through the middle, as you can see here. And that building over there, that's South Korea. We are ready for another day of biking now. It is almost 2:30, but we are ready. I think we're gonna go uphill a bit. We've been driving for like 40 minutes out into the nature here, so apparently there's gonna be waterfalls and a temple and stuff that not a lot of foreigners have seen before here in this country. And on the menu today, yeah, as I mentioned, it is a mountain stage. Apparently it's 6 kilometers to the top and then 6 kilometers downwards. And this is a guide to Ryongtong Temple. Fucking scenic spot. Guess we're going all the way to the top here. We are a couple of kilometers in now, and it's way more difficult than yesterday. It's almost all gravel, and we have some of these switchbacks here, which is kind of nice, and the beautiful colors in the mountains. It's incredible, but some of the science says that increasing with like 17%. Absolutely insane, right?
I agree.
Yeah. So it's very steep and we are on mountain bike on gravel.
Toughness test.
The toughest test. You're absolutely right. This is not for the faint of hearted, but people are doing great. And we will get to the top. It's incredibly pretty, Joe. We reached a small peak here. After a lot of climbing, but damn, it's beautiful. It is safe to say that this is probably the toughest, and I'm very early in my cycling career, I'm ever gonna cycle. We're cycling 17% of increase on gravel on mountain bikes, and this is the view that meets us at the top. That is fucking incredible though. And here are the rest of the guys. How was it, guys?
Amazing.
Amazing.
Tough though.
Tough though, yeah.
Beautiful.
All right, about to go down. 17% decrease down this mountain is right this way on gravel on mountain bikes. Let's go.
We could get lost, we could end up on a sandy shore. Places, new faces.
Take a look at these roads and these colors here. I mean, and the good thing is no traffic, no other cyclists. We haven't even seen a single person. It's just too crazy. It's too crazy to actually fathom. And just these beautiful autumn colors are just to die for. This is by far the most beautiful place I have ever biked in my life. I mean, this scenery is just stunning. Look at this, the colors, the mountains, bit of water here. This little cozy building up here. I mean, this is just to die for. Wow.
Oh, but he's taking photos.
Maybe he's taken. He took pictures the wrong place. Made it down. We all made it safely down and are now putting our bikes into the truck. That descent was probably one of the most beautiful I've ever done in my whole life, if not the most beautiful. I'm blown away. Right when we got to the bottom, that's where we saw some of the first people. Otherwise, we've been the only ones on the whole mountain the whole day. And that is a rare treat as a cyclist. You all know that. So just for that matter, it has been absolutely incredible. But we are gonna load our bikes into the truck now and head into Pyongyang. And that is probably gonna be the last for me today, because if I know myself right, I'm gonna forget everything about it later today. I'll check in again tomorrow and see if we're gonna go biking there.